I thought I heard. Okay, I was trying to listen because I thought I heard. Thought I heard something coming after us. But no, we're safe. Everything's fine. Hello everyone, Ranks is here, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, playing on Nomad difficulty, where we're only giving ourselves one life to live, no respawns, no forgiveness. Dead is dead, and we pretty much just have to deal with the consequences of that. Now, you would think that would mean I would not be out at 6 o'clock in the evening, going on 7 away from home, tired with no food and water, over encumbered, but alas, that's what we're doing. So we're just going to have to deal with that, and hopefully get back without incident. I think we will, only because we're really not that far from home. But more what I'm really wondering in life is, ooh, it's a Shamway Foods. Say, let's go Shamway. We'll just put Shamway. Love to find that crack-a-book, but we haven't really explored the entirety of this little city proper. So there's actually quite a bit of places that we could end up going that may have schematics for us. And there is that legal office that I would very much like to tear into, and I think we will. We could try to go there tonight. We unload our stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That feels a little bold, a little daring, if you will. We have another level up point to spend, but I'm not going to worry about spending it just yet. Actually, you know what? I will. I already know what I want to put it on. I was going to say we'll save it, but no, I've changed my mind. We're going to put it on Strength. There you go. So now, with our Strength at level 3, now we can start to take some other really cool options, like Tier 2 in Pummel Pete, or in Master Chef, or a lot of those other really cool perk skills. They require level 3 strength, and now that our strength is level 3, we can take them. And that's how you get the synergy, the most points for your early experience. If you can take like a point here and a point there in other trees, and in fact, there's nothing wrong with that play style. But we're sort of doing an experiment. Yeah, because you know, experimenting with new builds is what you want to do in a permadeath game. But we're going to see if we can exist with just the one tree of strength and not really diversify or take anything else. I hear you. We're going to wait, and we're going to get our stamina back so that I can give you a proper send-off. Because we're hungry and we're thirsty and it's getting late, and I really don't want to mess around. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. We are absolutely not going to have enough time to go to the lawyer's office. But if we get our ducks in a row at our little home base, at our pool house, we may be able to hit it first thing in the morning. That's like a impound lot? What is this? It's like a car lot, but like not a dealership. I don't see a reason to not pick up these small stones. We do always seem to be hurting for small stones. There's the funeral home. I don't think they would have a reason to have too many books. There is a fire department near us, but I also don't think they would have a reason to have too many books. There's probably a residential building somewhere that has a lot of books, like a little library. It's 8 o'clock, but we're going to make it. You can see our pool house from here. I think, honestly, what we'll do... Oh, look at that chicken. Boom. I think, honestly, what we'll do is we'll get some of that chicken meat. Yeah, we're going to make some bacon and eggs tonight. We're going to get well fed. We're going to drink our red tea. We're going to be just fine now that we're back home. And we've got all of our important stuff relocated. But I think most importantly, we need to do some construction. We need to start turning this place into a little bit, not necessarily like a bunker, but in a place that can hold its own, right? Like, in a place that's not going to have problems when the zombies do show up, as they will show up, and also a place that's sort of immune to screamers. We haven't had to worry about that yet. We don't really have a forge yet, but we will, and once we do, it's going to end up being a pretty significant issue that we'll have to keep in mind. Oh, that lack of stamina is catching up with us. Hungry, thirsty, carrying way too many things. Oh, let's go. That should have destroyed our house. I mean, I would hate to have seen it destroy our house, but let's talk about, you know, physics and everything. That should have destroyed our house. I don't think I want to cut down any more trees. I think maybe 450 wood is probably good for now. So instead, I think what we'll do is we'll go, you know, a few more of these here. Because this is kind of unacceptable to me, and we want to sort of end this nonsense here. So with that, there's only one way in and out, kind of, and once we deposit our stuff, we'll be able to put a door there, and all will be right with the world. Okay, medicine. Anything medicine and food is going to go in here. Yep. All of this, please. Thank you. And then everything kind of construction is going to go over here, and ammunition, mods, sort of all that stuff, yeah. All of that. No, not those. Can we sort the container, please? Look at that auto sort. I'm a fan of that. Okay, let's go ahead and... I think if we go like this and then like this, but we should get some food going. We're a little hungry, huh? How about some bacon and eggs and boiling more water? That's fine. I don't want to carry this meat on me, though. That's not a thing I want to carry, because that is going to just attract the zombies to the delicious scent of chicken, basically. Or do they even like eating chicken? I don't know what to think about that. Chicken! Chicken! No, we can't get the chicken. I'm just gonna have to leave it alone and let it go. There you go, with a door. I would like to reinforce that door for 400, please. What did we leave in here? Grain alcohol, tape, animal fat. Okay, and now we are officially being quiet. Let's start by getting some of these traps. Yes, wood spikes. How many can we make? 20. That would be pretty much all of our wood. Let's start with 10. And figure out where do we pull the zombies to us. It almost makes sense. See, but this stone wall... feels like we wouldn't do any of it outside. Let's get rid of this, because this is an avenue to us. And instead we'll put down another door. Alright, we're pretty hungry and thirsty. How are we looking over here? Still not great. What is that noise? I thought I heard... Okay, I was trying to listen because I thought I heard... thought I heard something coming after us. But no, we're safe. Everything's fine. I think we are gonna make a few more arrows. Robotic turret ammo. All it needs is iron? Oh, man. This would be fun. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, I think we're good. We can get this back on, which let's do that. And then let's see, how many chrysanthemums? We have 90. I don't think we're going to want to do that many, but I know we're going to want some red tea, so let's queue it up. Alright. How many fallbacks do we want? How many control points do we want, right? That's the question. Is boarding up a window important? Do we want to leave it open? I feel like doors shut is the way to be during a zombie apocalypse. Ooh, garment bag. We didn't look in this? Okay, it's just a sewing kit. Okay, so here's our attic access. Let's work on that. Where are we at here? About a little more stuff cooking. Please. We'll get some of those down, and then didn't we have vitamins and... Oh, yeah. We have a lot of stuff downstairs still. So the zombies, I think, would naturally try to come through this door in the garage, because it's going to be the easiest to break through, right? Is that check? And we can reinforce some of this. But with 2 doors here, then I think this one becomes the better choice. Even though it technically has iron reinforced on it, it's only 1 door vice 2 of them. We're still sort of learning their pathing. It's going to take a little bit of time. And experimentation. We're just going to have to build the barriers, lay down our spikes, and see what happens. Again, for those just jumping into this series, we have not had really any experience with the game since Alpha 15, and we're kind of jumping into it, playing it in a permadeath setting where we're going to treat it as our only life. Dead is going to mean dead without a single respawn, and so I don't know what's going to happen. We're playing it blind. We did have a lot of playtime in the earlier days. A lot of playtime, but not so much now. So the pathing and the horde mechanics, we're going to be learning some of that firsthand. And we need this ladder, and voila! Now we're up in the attic. I don't think there's a whole lot to gain from being in the attic here. Except that we can go up on the roof and see what's going on. What is that over there that's so blue? It's like some kind of spotlight? Oh, it's like a construction house. Or a house under a construction house. It's a house under construction. That's the fire department. This is the back road. This was the strip club. And this was the neighboring town. I guess that's not really a neighboring town. Well, it's got to be the same town. I mean, maybe not. It is split by this kind of rural road, but that's fairly close. Okay, it's a bit darker out tonight than the other night. Oh. Did they hear us and now they're coming for us? That might be what happened. Oh, it's a bit of a crawler. It's a crawler situation. I think we can safely dispatch this menace here. There you go. That's one for the dome. That's pretty good. 400 experience delivered right to our doorstep. Probably need a hatch up here, just in case we need to slow down anybody that decides this is where they want to be. But we want it to open like that. Yes, please. And then we'll just get rid of this ladder kind of laid on the ground here. Doesn't really serve any purpose. We don't absolutely need it, but it is just something kind of to get clipped and caught on. Here we go. Close that door behind us. Reinforce it a little. Okay. How are we doing here? Oh, I smell bacon and eggs. Let's get some of that going. Turn this back on. We'll get some red tea being made. I think we're going to need to repair this, actually. I think we'll just drink the red tea immediately to wash down the bacon and eggs. I don't think we're going to use these iron arrows yet. We're not really at that point yet. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6. There we go. Alright, and I'd say we're ready for another bacon and eggs. And another red tea to wash it down. I think we can afford to keep some boiled water in here. As you never know when you're going to need boiled water, but largely I think the red tea is going to be our preference to just drink that. In fact, I'm trying to figure out why you wouldn't drink the red tea. Specifically because it gives you this efficient digestion, which, if I recall, that means, yeah, food and water cost of regenerating stamina is 15% less. Can we see how much actual food and 88 out of 104? 80 out of 104. So that's not quite 30. It's like 26. And what? This gives 36. Yeah, we don't need that much. 24. We can have another one of these, though. I think we just hold on to the empty bottles. Or the empty jars. No, we don't. We put them in here. There's no reason to hold on to them. Why would we do that? Hop seeds, potato seeds. Those are pretty good. See, skills. We're still kind of at 0 here. For the perk skills that we have. I think we take the red tea with us, though. It's a pretty good one. Do we take the torch with us? I think we leave the torch behind. Trying to think of ways we can increase what we're dragging around with us. What do we got here? Vitamins, antibiotics, vitamins. Cure fatigue and prevent you from catching ailments like infection, dysentery, or fatigue. Stun resist, cure concussion. But they also give you 40 health. I don't... I'm going to be honest, I don't know if it's as relevant now. It's probably more relevant than ever with critical injuries that you can take. But I remember in older 7 Days to Die, if you were running around without painkillers, you were kind of messing up. You should have been, you know... Again, you can't... They don't do you any good if you get a concussion and you don't have any painkillers on you, you know? Like, they're back in storage or whatever. They're not doing you any favors, so... Okay, we're going to hold on dismantling all the TVs and everything. Okay, we're not going to spend our iron there either. What I will say is... where would we expect them to break through? I think more doors are better. If I'm just going to be honest. But let's go with wooden fences and railings. No, I'm thinking like wooden bars. Like that, right? And then up one maybe. And then the door like this. Okay, so these wooden bars, they have 300. That's not bad. So it's another avenue here like this. We can sort of run behind. They can likely jump over this, though. So what's our excuse for that there? I'm sure if they can jump over that, then we're just going to want another set of bars. Like, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Like that. Okay, so that pretty much gives us a fallback to this point. You know, no matter how you slice it, if they start pouring in from, like, all sides, there's very little we can do. We could try to arrange some sort of maze in the backyard for them to come contend with. But I feel like the backyard is, well, relatively secure. Watch, those will be like my final last words. Final last words, even. Not just my last words, my final last words. Let's get all that red tea made. No, we don't want iron on that door. Or maybe we do... No, because this wooden bars are going to register as only... They're going to register as only, like, a little bit. They're not... We can't upgrade this at all. Alright, and that sound means we are allowed to... We're allowed to leave. We're no longer trapped. We never really were trapped, you know. Being trapped is a state of mind. But I think more than anything, what I want to do is I want to go do this fetch quest. Let's repair. Do this fetch quest, and then... I think I'm going to leave the wooden spikes behind, actually. And we're going to leave this door open. And this door open. And we'll do that. Okay. Let's go and see about getting set up for this fetch quest. Which is really close, actually. Yeah, look, it's only 300 meters away. I think we should check all the mailboxes. Good possibility of schematics and books and stuff in there. Nice, big, hefty difference on that stamina, having food and being hydrated. Food in our belly, hydration in our system. Look at this sort of home here. Huh. Yeah. Playing a dangerous game a little bit. There you go. Sit down. No. Oh. That zombie said, "See here, you don't get to mess with me like that." But we did. We did. Oh yeah, this is a big... Ooh, chicken. Chicken, 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 I see you. Come on, quickly. You know what? Let's just leave. I don't have the time for all that. I just wanted the chicken. Early game, a chicken is so good. You're talking feathers for your arrows, meat for your campfire. Alright, let's take care of this person who looks very happy to see us. Hello! What's your name? Thud? Well, it's nice to meet you, Thud. Look at this winding road. Another fire station. Huh. How about that? Alright, well, I think looking at the time, actually, we're going to call it there. We'll have to pick it up in the next one. Still running strong. Day 4. I hope you've had a good time watching. Because, as always, I've had a good time playing. Until next time. Take care.